Good evening, everyone. Welcome again for another Red Hot Mommas presentation. Our next Red Hot Mommas is sometime in March. We don't know exactly the date yet, but if you are in our mailing list, we can definitely send you the flyer. Also watch for the announcement on the newspapers. Tonight we have a very special program because we have actually 3 speakers. The first speaker I will introduce, and then after Dr. Rendon speaks, we have a couple more speakers, but this is not going to last for 4 hours. No, it's just going to be very exciting and quick. Let me introduce to you Dr. Rendon. Actually, she spoke to this group not too long ago about hair loss, and we heard a lot of good feedbacks on that. Anyway, Dr. Rendon received her medical degree from the University of Puerto Rico in San Juan and trained at the Albert Einstein Medical Center in Philadelphia, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in Louisiana, and Parkland Memorial Hospital in Dallas. She is board certified in dermatology and internal medicine. She was the chairman of the Department of Dermatology at the Cleveland Clinic of Florida in Fort Lauderdale from 1988 to 1999. And she's a professor of dermatology at the University of Miami School of Medicine since 1989. Dr. Rendon is a member of several professional societies, including the American Academy of Dermatology, and is a founding board member of the American Academy of Cosmetic Dermatology and Aesthetic Surgery. At the Dermatology and Aesthetics Center, she conducts an active practice in clinical dermatology and research. She also serves in the advisory board of several pharmaceutical companies. She is a driving force behind academic lecturing, which has given her world-renowned exposure. So we have a world-renowned speaker tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Marta Rendon.
Thank you. Thank you for that nice introduction. And welcome all of you. I did speak a while ago, and it was a very nice interactive talk on hair loss. And today we're going to talk about another topic that's also in that same category as how it affects us and how it affects women nowadays. And we're going to look at what's going on in the society that a lot of these things are becoming more and more popular. So what happened is when I was at the Cleveland Clinic for about 10 years, and I did a lot of research on lasers, Botox, collagen. So the scope of my practice was a little bit different. I looked at these cosmetic issues mostly to investigate side effects, good effects, and with lasers we did a lot of work with wound healing. And when I opened my practice in Boca, everything changed, because now I was getting people that were actually calling me because they wanted these procedures, not because they wanted to be in a study, but because they wanted to look better or because they wanted to correct something. And these are one of the things that they call me for. They're, you know, the best one was I had a message in my cell phone, one of my patients that got a hold of my cell phone, and she said, "Dr. Rendon, my face is falling and I can't get it to go back up again." That was one of the weekend emergency calls. And I don't mind getting old, but I don't want to look old. I hate looking at myself in the mirror. I don't like the expression on my face. I want to look as good as I feel. And I think, oh, I do have to point at it. And I think what happens is that low self-esteem due to physical unattractiveness can generate insecurity, anxiety, and fear. And what's happening is that we're seeing a lot of people that actually look great, feel great, and they're in great shape, but they don't like the way their face looks. So this was a study done. They took 5,000 adults, and this was done in Australia, Brazil, Canada, France, and the United States. And they were male and female adults, 18 to 64. And they wanted to see the importance of physical attractiveness in today's society. What was interesting was that in every single country, it was either somewhat important or very important in like 70–80% of people that they interviewed. So this is really significant. So we're looking at a world